Alright, this is me, Mr. Zamora again, and I am here to explain how to solve 7.U.7, identify the graph of an equation. Okay, here you're given an equation and you're given a table, an incomplete table, and two graphs. Okay, what you have to do, well, read carefully. This equation describes a relationship between x and y. Y equals to x. Complete the table, this table, it's incomplete, you have to complete it, and select the graph that shows this relationship. So only one of these two graphs are showing the relationship about this equation, okay, according to this table. All right, so it is pretty simple. You have to remember that when we have a constant is like a number, like 2, 3, 4, 6, or whatever. When we have a constant together with a variable is a letter like x, y, z, m, r, t, whatever letter, it is implying multiplication. So when we have something like this, what it's saying, it's actually 2 times x. Okay, so when the value of x is 0, the value of y is 0. Why? Because 0, remember, if x is 0, 0 times 2 equals 0. But when x equals 1, so if x equals 1, 1 times 2 equals 2. So y equals 2. So now when x equals 2, so now x equals 2 times 2, so y equals 4. When x equals 3, now we multiply 3 times 2 equals 6. So when x equals 3, y equals 6. So these are actually coordinates, okay? Remember, x is this one, the axis that is horizontally, and the axis that is vertical is the y. Okay, so when we have 0x, here now we don't go to the right, nothing. We don't go anything to the right because it says that x is 0, and we don't go up or down either because y is 0. So this is the first point. So when x equals 1, y equals 2. When x equals 1, y equals 2. When x equals 2, y equals 4. Okay? When x equals 3, y equals 6. So this is the graph that is related to this equation. Okay, if we analyze this other graph, it says that when x equals 0, y equals 3. No, it is not correct. When x equals 0, y equals 0, and when x equals 1, y equals 3. When x equals 2, y equals 6, and when x equals 3, y equals 9. Now this is not related to this equation or table. This is the one that is related. Okay, we submit it and it's perfect. Let's do this other one a little bit faster. So remember, when when x equals 2, we say 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now let's say with 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Now let's say it with 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now let's say it with 5. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So we have already completed the table, and we have the coordinates 2, x2, y1. It has to be y6. So this is not the correct graph. So the correct graph is x2, y6. You see? x3, y7, x4, y8, x5, y9. So this is the correct one. Okay, we submit it. Good work. Okay, now let's do this final one, and you can do the rest by yourselves. Let's say this. The equation is y equals x minus 3. Complete the table. All right. When x equals 3 minus 3, remember 3 minus 3 equals 0. Now 4. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Now 5. 5 minus 3 equals 2. And at the end, 6 minus 3 equals 3. So let's check this table with our graphs that we have here. 3 in x and 0 in y. It has to be right here, the dot. Okay, so this is the correct one. 3, x, 0, 4 and 1, 5 and 2, 6 and 3. Okay, so this is the correct one. We submit it, and good work. Okay, remember to take the screenshot and to remember that the screenshot has to show the name of the activity, this, okay, and the smart score. Okay, upload it to the corresponding assignment, so it can be counted and it can be checked. See you next time and have a nice day.